we're going to go live. Waiting on my co-host Lindsay to get over here.
I'm coming, guys.
I mean, it doesn't really feel like WrestleMania season to me, according to these Monday Night Raws. I mean, it was a good show overall. I mean, I think the main event carried the show a lot between Finn Balor and Seth Rollins. And I also think that Gunther and Jey Uso. I mean, I'm getting more excited every week to, for that.
I think that was my favorite part.
Yeah,
honestly.
I mean, yeah, I think so too.
They started off the show. Started off with like
AJ Styles. They're all walking back, and then AJ Styles and some NASCAR driver. I'm not sure. I'm not real familiar with NASCAR, so I don't know what's up.
Nothing.
Oh, I'm not sure who not a NASCAR guy himself, but he pulls up pretty cool entrance, into the arena, and the NASCAR driver has a WrestleMania Gold Championship belt. So I assume that we're going to get another one for Las Vegas. I don't know why we wouldn't. We got one in Los Angeles and in Philadelphia, so I assume we're going to get the Las Vegas one. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm talking about a frog in my throat there.
Apparently. But they started off with Sami Zayn coming out to talk about how him and Kevin Owens have been basically fighting their entire lives, and that it wasn't the same show, that it was going to be, that they were just going to keep doing the same thing as always, but, it kind of seems like the same song and dance to me. I don't know. I always enjoyed Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn feud.
Yeah, I mean, they've been feuding. They've basically been feuding their entire lives, according to Sami Zayn tonight. But this time it was different, Lindsay.
Yeah.
This time it was different because Kevin Owens tried to ruin Sami Zayn's career, end his career with that package pile driver, and I guess he did it to Randy Orton because we haven't seen Randy Orton since he took the package pile driver. But I have a feeling that they're setting Kevin Owens up for a big WrestleMania match against Randy Orton. I mean, we'll see. Only time could tell, but I think Randy Orton, that's going to be the. Otherwise, they would have just done Sami Zayn versus. Back out and go live. Are you sure that? I mean, that's why they're having that Sami Zayn Kevin Owens match at Elimination Chamber. But plus, they're from Toronto. They're both Canada guys, but
Yeah, I mean, they're going to pull in a lot of people for that show, anyways. So, I mean, what's to hate on that?
Yeah.
So it's going to be a good match. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn always put on a good match anyway, so people will be excited about that.
And we get, they're also teasing new members coming into. I believe Finn Balor's going to get kicked out of the Judgment Day, and
yeah, I'm trying to get the live to come up so I can respond to people's stuff, but it doesn't want to come up on here, so it's having issues. As long as it's going to look at it and see if it's going. It should be. So, but
we should be.
Anyways, might not be able to respond to your things till the end, but that's okay.
Yeah.
We'll look at them. We'll respond to you when we can.
But yeah, I think there's going to be a new member in the Judgment Day, and my pick, I'm calling it now, it's going to be Malachi Black, or Aleister Black, whatever. What is his name? Did he go by in WWE?
I think it's Aleister.
Yeah, Aleister. And they're going to kick Finn Balor out of there, but then we got AJ Styles versus Dirty Dom.
That was a good match. That was a good match. Let's see, where were we at on here?
AJ Styles
there we
versus
go.
Dirty Dom.
AJ comes out. He looks strong. I love AJ Styles.
Hey, don't forget, you ain't got AJ Styles here. You got me here.
I know. So. But I just can't hate on AJ Styles. Anyway, let me get off my soapbox here. He definitely come out and put the whooping on Dom. Dom definitely takes a beat down pretty well. And then, of course, Carlito's got to get
the bad apple, the WWE bad apple, not the AEW bad apple.
Yeah, he's the original bad apple. He did it first.
But then,
So, and of course, every time he does something, he pulls the apple out. I'm just curious where he's keeping all these apples at.
Who knows? But the shocker to me coming out of that was Braun Breaker. I guess they're going towards Braun Breaker and AJ Styles. I thought, Braun, surely they were setting Penta up to challenge for the Intercontinental title, but maybe, we'll see how things play out.
Maybe they're taking a slow burn.
And but anyways, Dirty Dom got that nasty looking spear by Braun Breaker. And then backstage we got.
Of course, you forgot to talk about who got the pin though.
Oh yeah, okay.
AJ Styles did get the win there.
Yeah, I was trying to get ready to quit talking about AJ Styles.
He's just hating on him. I like AJ Styles.
And then backstage you got American Made, and they have made a promise to Chad Gable to all be wearing gold. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like any of them going to be wearing gold.
I don't think they're going to wear
because She what's her name?
Ivy.
Ivy's lost to Dakota Kai, and then
Yeah, you're spoiling it.
oh, okay, I haven't got that far
You
yet.
haven't gotten that far.
But anyways, what's his name?
Number one contenders.
Julius Creed is joined up with some UFC fighter. He's on their team. I don't know if that's a permanent deal or what. I'm not a UFC guy. I'm a wrestling guy. So, but I can see where they were going to cross promote that UFC WWE. But
well, it makes sense.
Yeah.
They own them both. So, but yeah, they did have a good match. Number one contenders match. I like Ivy now. I don't know. I'm not a huge Dakota Kai fan. She just kind of I don't know. She's not super memorable for me. She's fine.
she's a good manager. I don't
Yeah,
think she's. To me, she's better and stronger in the manager role.
I just don't love her in the ring. But and then of course they had Lyra Valkyrie at ringside, and she's waiting to see who wins that match.
That was they fought each other in the tournament. So
so they're gonna
which I think Dakota Kai was injured in the. I believe she was injured in the tournament.
Okay, but Dakota Kai did get the win on this match, and it was a good match. I thought Ivy now still looked pretty strong in it, even if she didn't win. But and then they did say later on in the show that they were going to have a match next week with Dakota Kai and Lyra Valkyrie, so for the Intercontinental title.
And we get a recap.
So. Yeah, from Jey Uso's speech and Gunther attacking him last week.
It was pretty obvious once Jey Uso won the Royal Rumble who he was challenging. I mean, who do you think out of the elimination, we've got the 6 competitors in the elimination chamber. Who do you think is going to challenge? It's got to be CM Punk, right? Who else?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the money match, right? CM Punk versus John Cena.
Yeah.
To me, that's unless The Rock
they're really pushing for nostalgia this year. There you go.
Unless somehow they add another pod and The Rock's his way into the elimination chamber. I don't know. I mean, anything's possible with The Rock, but I assume it's got to be CM Punk, right?
Yeah. I guess so. I guess did they just drop that storyline? Is The Rock not going to be involved? I'm curious.
And then Damian Priest, he's going to be the first one eliminated. That's in my opinion, and it's going to come down. I think CM Punk's going to get. Either CM Punk or John Cena. You forget John Cena's in there. We'll see. I don't know. It could be John Cena, I guess. To me, I'd rather see CM Punk versus Cody than John Cena versus Cody. But we'll see. We'll see.
I feel like they want to do John Cena at Mania, but I don't know. I could be wrong.
Maybe he's going to be that Rock character this year, But anyway, we'll see how it works.
You need a bad guy and you need a good guy.
Well, who's the bad guy there?
CM Punk.
No, I'm talking about where is he?
I don't know. He's not really a bad guy either, so I don't know. He's like a bad, good guy.
He's not a bad guy. CM Punk's not.
I know.
Anyways, move right along.
Anyways, this was my favorite thing of the night.
Gunther comes out from the crowd.
Gunther come out of the crowd. He trying to get everybody to yeet, and they just booing the heck out of him. Although he did some little kid was in the way, and he was like, "Hey kid,
move out of the way if something bad happens."
Yeah, if something bad happens to you. I thought that was funny. That kid probably made his day. It would have if I was a kid.
I'm sure it would.
You would have been tickled over that. Right. So, but yeah, he said, the simple people running the crowd down, classic heel stuff. Saying it's he gets why people don't appreciate him, and it's like reading Shakespeare.
Hello, Jay.
Dog.
Hello.
Oh, did you finally get to come up?
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
But,
well, that's awesome. I'm glad. Sorry, we're trying to communicate with everybody, and it wasn't working right. But anyways, we're back on.
Then we had Penta versus.
But let's see. Oh, we were still talking about Gunther. Sorry. And he finally made it down. I thought this was really fun too. And Gunther stands on the announce table and asks Michael Cole and Pat if he thinks he can beat Jay.
Yeah, I thought Pat McAfee was about to get a beat down there for a minute, that would have been pretty good. Pat McAfee is pretty cocky, so
And then of course Jay's music hits, and Jay runs out and beats down everybody, and saves the day. Yeah. But that was like probably the best part.
I'm excited to see Jey Uso get his crowning moment. I believe that's coming at WrestleMania.
Kind of reminds me of Kofi. Kofi Mania.
It ain't quite Kofi
when the guy
Mania.
that wasn't, expected to be there gets to be there. I love an underdog story. So.
Yeah. And then we had Penta versus Pete Dunne, Pete Dunne, whatever you want to call him, and pretty good match. Penta is a phenomenal character. It's gonna be curious to see. I'm curious to see where they go with Penta. Where is he? Where is his ceiling at? Is it gonna be the mid card, or is he gonna be a world champion? He's been a world champion before. in TNA and Lucha Underground. So we'll see how that plays out.
I mean, people love him. Everybody, has been super, hyped behind him coming to WWE.
And then Kaiser, he's out there. Of course, he's playing involved. He's playing in it. It's kind of like they've all got their own little story now. You could tell. I mean, they got mid card stories and we've got top stories, and that's where that's good. So
I like that.
And he's of course Penta gets the win with the roll up there. And then Kathy Kelly is interviewing Jey Uso backstage, and she says, what's your confidence like? And he says, I'm confident. I'm confident. So we'll see. Then Bailey is at the
NBA All-Star.
And Tony Khan's probably pulling his hair out because I don't think there was an AEW star at the NBA All-Star game. And plus, the AEW Grand Slam was on after it. But I think that's the NBA All-Star weekend.
They do a series of things. There's several different ones.
Series of things. So we'll see how that plays out. Roxanne Perez.
Versus Raquel. That girl, she is like a brick cow. She's a big girl.
And then Bianca Belair and Naomi come out and they attack Liv. And
after Roxanne got a beat down the whole time. Poor girl, I felt bad for her.
Yeah, she was actually running at one point in time. You see her running,
I know, she got the mess beat out of her by
it's gonna be
giant Raquel.
So I don't think I don't know why they didn't say anything, but Liv and Raquel didn't attack Jade Cargill. It's going to come out where it's either Naomi or Bianca. My guess, at first I thought it was Naomi, but, now I'm thinking that it's Bianca, and that's going to be the WrestleMania match. We'll see how it plays out.
That would be good. That would be good to get Jade back. Which I like Naomi and Bianca. I think I honestly think they make a better tag than Bianca and Jade did, personally.
Yeah. Need some heels. It'll
be
interesting to see how
Bianca
plays out as a heel. We've never seen Bianca. I don't think we've ever seen her. Been a heel. So maybe she'll be a heel,
I feel like she'd probably be good at it, though.
Her husband's doing good.
Yeah. And then backstage with Seth Rollins' interview, he says he's got to get into the Elimination Chamber before he can get to Mania. Yep. And then Karrion Kross interrupts it.
And there go. I guess that's their post Elimination Chamber for Sami Zayn, is he's gonna be feuding with Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross is just happy he's still got a job because they pretty much laid off or released everybody in his group except for Karrion Kross.
He's still there though.
Yeah, so he's just happy that he's And then a video package for Io Sky saying in 2 weeks her opportunity is coming. She's gonna
and it's Rhea.
Yeah, and she's gonna dethrone Rhea Ripley. So we'll see how that plays out. And then
I don't think she's gonna dethrone.
She's not gonna dethrone. Not this close to Mania, but she may end up being the WrestleMania challenger for Rhea Ripley. I don't really know who else they got that can. If Becky Lynch isn't coming back, I mean nobody. Io Sky is just as strong as anybody. So we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah.
New Day comes to the ring. Video from last week. After all, they attacked Ray and Dragon Lee, and then
LWO comes out.
Yeah, LWO comes out, and they
give him a beat down.
Give him a beat down. They run off.
Gotta be beat down when you're back.
And then they had a plug for Impulsive. Excuse me. That's why I have her out here, guys. That's why I have her.
I guess it's a Logan Paul show.
Yeah, they'll probably have more views than we are.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely will.
No need for us to plug it, But and then next week, title match, Women's Intercontinental Championship match, Dakota Kai versus
Lyra Valkyria.
And also a tag team match next week, Liv Morgan and
Raquel and Naomi and Bianca.
Yep. So we'll see. Maybe it'll come out the end that Liv and Raquel didn't attack Jade Cargill. We'll see how it plays out. But overall, pretty run-of-the-mill show. I mean, up until the main event, and I was excited about the main event. I mean, it was.
And we got Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor.
And
for somewhere the Elimination Chamber qualifier.
Yeah, it's Elimination Chamber qualifier. And then Pat McAfee says that this year's Elimination Chamber is legends only. I thought that was crazy. This year, and when you think about it, they're all former world champions. I guess that's what needs to.
I mean, I guess that's what you got to be in the main event.
Yeah, they've all earned their spot except for John Cena, and he's earned his spot. He didn't.
I mean, he's done his time.
But they had me. I was believing there when that ref messed up, and I thought, well, Damian Priest is gonna. Not Damian Priest. Finn Balor is gonna get the win here. I mean, I just knew it because why else would the ref not just go ahead and say 3?
Yeah, it was a 3 count.
Yeah, it was a 3 count. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, and the crowd freaking pissed.
Yeah. That Charlotte crowd was live. They were very very vocal. Good crowd, Charlotte. I didn't really But that's a good wrestling talent. WWE ought to be proud because that crowd was hot all night long.
They were mad about that, and they were like, "Ref, you suck."
Yeah, ref, you
suck. And then Seth gave him the DX thing.
But overall, I thought, I hadn't believed that Finn Balor was going to get the win, and I thought, well, he's going to be, then we're going to get
and then right after that, he like puts Seth in a crossface, and but he couldn't beat Seth.
Overall, good match. The only disappointment I have out of that main event is they have commercials during the matches. If it didn't have commercials, it would be, But other than that, that was a pay-per-view quality match. I would pay to see that match any day again.
It was a good match. It was a good match. But he did win clean with a 3 count.
Yep. And we got our 6th person for the Elimination Chamber. And it's going to be John Cena, Logan Paul, Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins. And
let's see. Who do you think is going to be the first one out?
Oh, it's going to be Damian Priest.
Think he's going to be
first? I'll tell you the order that I think they're going to go out. That's Damian Priest, Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins, CM Punk, and then John Cena will be your eventual winner.
That's what you think?
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. Maybe be wrong. You want to go check, see if there's any questions on their comments. And but anyways, guys, there you have it. That's the Raw review.
Tell us what your favorite part was.
Yeah.
Let me see if we have anything
very
else.
Short show there. Not too long. Any comments? People.
No, nothing new right now.
Nothing new.
So,
but overall, I mean, Raw is definitely easier to watch than SmackDown. I guess because it's not 3 hours long. That 3 hours on Friday nights. I mean, it's just hard. 2 hours is better. You get so much content. To me, they're gonna overkill themselves. In my opinion. I mean, what's your thought, Lindsay?
Yeah, I mean, it's a long show though.
I mean, we will not be out here Friday going live after SmackDown. Just because, we
just have lots of stuff going on Saturday.
Well, we are going to come back out Wednesday. If you're interested, we'll be back out Wednesday night for AEW Dynamite and see what the.
Let us know your thoughts in the comments. We'll still respond even if it's after the live.
Yeah.
So.
But we appreciate everybody watching. Small YouTube channel. We support. We appreciate the support. Thumbs up.
Subscribe.
That's our channel. We have other stuff. We have other wrestling content available. We do daily videos, but we appreciate everybody watching. Thanks for watching.
We'll catch you on the next one. I'm gonna let you go.